So let me change a subject real quick. I got to bring in the conversation my man, Steve Conley. Steve, hello, is he there? Hello. Dang.
Hello.
Hey, Steve, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hold on, man. You sound like you're on the tunnel, man. Are you in the tunnel? Let me do something. What up, Steve? Can you hear me now, Steve?
Yes. Can you hear me?
We can hear you. What's going on, man? How you doing, big dog?
I'm doing good, DJ. How you doing?
Real quickly, man. Steve is one of our guys who are helping us with the community day, and he's with the gold coin. And Jeff, I asked my boy Jeff Rankford, have you ever heard of cryptocurrency? Jeff looked at me like I'm crazy.
Yeah, I thought it was like something out of Superman.
Steve, break down what is cryptocurrency, man.
Okay, I'm gonna break it down for you, DJ. But real quick, I just gotta say, DJ, you know you're one of the coolest guys I know, but you actually lost a few cool points, man, because you ain't never seen the dirty mugs.
I can't believe you throw me under the bus, Steve. Steve
Conley. I ain't throwing you all the way up under the bus,
Steve
but that's
Conley, I cannot believe
deducted right there.
I said it's a point deducted. I can't believe that you threw me under the bus. Other people may not have heard that piece.
So DJ, no, many people. I mean, I feel like there's 99% of the people who I mentioned it to, as far as cryptocurrency or asking them about Bitcoin or anything like that. Most people have never heard of it. And if they have heard of it, they still don't know what it is. And even some of the people who think they know what it is don't know what it is. And so, but really, what I try to explain to folks is new money. And so just like we always experience in our lifetime, we saw the fax machine come, the microwave oven, you know, the internet, and that's how big this is. It's as big as the internet. And so this is new technology, but what the technology does is produce new money. And so the global monetary system is changing as we speak. So as what we're so used to paper money, or either we're so used to even credit cards with Visa and American Express, or we are now even seeing things like PayPal and Square. Well, all those, I don't know if they're going to be obsolete, but there's a new system that's happening around the world, and it's called cryptocurrency, and Bitcoin was the first. And I'm the International Education Director for Goldcoin. There's over 700 different cryptocurrencies, and to me, Goldcoin happens to be, I'm going to say, the best, or at least next to Bitcoin, or whatever you want to say. But Bitcoin was the first, created back in 2008. One of the things about cryptocurrency is that it's tied into another. It's not tied into a government. It's not tied into a corporation. So there's nobody that owns Bitcoin. Bitcoin and Goldcoin and other cryptocurrencies are owned by the people. It's owned by the people who have the currency.
All right, hey, Jeff, got a question?
Yeah, so I have heard of Bitcoin. So with what we all know as our currency, dollar bills, quarters, $50 bills, there is a little bit of gold and Fort Knox backing them, but they're mostly backed by the full faith and credit of the federal government. Is there anything? Why would people use a monetary system that's not backed by anything, or is it backed by something? In other words, is there something backing up the currency?
Okay, here we go. It's just like what you just said. And I'm going to try to explain this to you as best as I can on a short period of time on the radio. Okay. We know that dollars are no longer, since 1933, and then again, the dollar used to be backed by gold up until 1933 in the United States. Then all other global currencies were backed by the U.S. dollar, which they thought was backed by gold, but Nixon stopped that in 1971. Okay, so right now, like you said, the dollar bill or the $20 bill or $100 bill is all backed by the faith of the government. So what happens is that the value of those dollars can go down because of inflation, because they print more money. So the more money that's printed, the less that dollar is worth. So that's the reason that a car back in 1940 might have cost $800, but today it costs $33,000. It's not that it costs more to produce that car; it's just that your dollars are worth less. So with cryptocurrency, one of the things that can't be done to it is inflate it, because when a cryptocurrency is created, there's a, like with Bitcoin, there'll never be more than 21 million Bitcoin. You can't create any more Bitcoin, but it's recorded. And to answer your question now, it's recorded in what you call is a public ledger called the blockchain, and that shows every Bitcoin transaction in the history of Bitcoin. So right now they look in the blockchain, just like if you had what you call a private key, if you had an encrypted code, and you can create one today, but it would show in the blockchain that there's no Bitcoin in your wallet. There's no Bitcoin in your wallet because you've never purchased the Bitcoin, you've never earned a Bitcoin, or no one has ever given you a Bitcoin. I'm just assuming. So if you don't have any Bitcoin, there's no Bitcoin showing up in that blockchain. So as people make these transactions, which it was almost $2 billion worth of transactions just in the last 24 hours, as people make these transactions, it's all recorded in the blockchain, so you know who has those Bitcoin. And so that's actually the backing of it is true, is fairness in money, because you know exactly who has the money, and there's no way to falsify who has money, and there's no way to inflate the money. So your money, and one of the things I always like to say just to shock people, this is a big shock, it was a big shocker to me. I just feel like this, if you had put $100 into Bitcoin in 2010 and totally forgot about it, and then opened up your wallet and found your encrypted code and opened up your wallet today, that $100 would have turned into $73 million.
Damn.
So that's the power of your money not being able to be deflated through inflation.
I saw a guy. Hey, we're gonna call you back next and get you on next week. But I saw a kid. They had a story on this kid overseas, and he invested $26. I saw that. Did y'all see that on TV?
No, I didn't see that.
He invested $26 in Bitcoin and forgot about it. And he said, "Man, let me go and check because I hear what's going on." He goes and check and find all of the stuff he needed, and it was worth $800,000.
Yeah, and that happened in 2 years.
I'm like, damn. Why I couldn't even get fired one of them things? I mean, I done gave $100 or something.
Right.
I'm spending it anyway, just doing stupid stuff, eating and stuff. And how? Hey, Steve Conley, man, if people want to get in contact with you, know more about it, what can they do?
I'm gonna give folks my cell phone number because DJ, we're running this through my financial literacy program, the personal financial strategies.
That's fine.
If somebody's interested in finding out how this thing benefits them personally, if they want to, just like with Mr. Wiggins at Ray's, like you say, that delicious chicken you were just talking about. Soon you'll be able to pay for your chicken with gold coin.
Oh, wow.
So if you want to have your business be able to accept cryptocurrency or gold coin, you can call me at 314-337-8468. So we're teaching folks how this benefits. We're doing workshops, how it benefits them personally.
Hey, Steve, what's the number again? What's the number?
For their business, and also how it benefits the community.
What's the number again? We got to go. Get a number again.
314-337-8468.
My man,
thank you. Call me or text me.
Thanks, Steve. Appreciate it, man. We'll get them on next week. Let me do this before we get up out of here. All right, who I'm joined with on the phone, man?